How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Growlithe, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at more riddles and things when it comes to Pokemon. Also, we have a little bit of Pokemon news. There was a post made by the PokeTimes Twitter account, which is an official Twitter account by the Pokemon Company, saying today is Puppy Day, and then they showed off some, I'm not sure if we've seen this gameplay before, but some footage of the already known Growlithe, right? The Hisuian Growlithe. So sit back, relax, let's get into the information, shall we? So starting things off first is this right here. Today is I guess International Puppy Day or something. Puppy Pokemon is a brave and reliable personality. The guardians that live in the area are very cautious and seem to be acting as two animals, which of course connects well to the whole the guardian dog statues. There's two of them, and that they're essentially guard dogs, right? Like the statues that they're based on, like when it comes to Hisuian Growlithe. Even the same Pokemon may have completely different personalities depending on where you live. Interesting that they mentioned that, because that's more or less what's going on here. And they show a little bit of gameplay. Just showing off the little guys just kind of walking around. And in an area that I don't know if we've seen properly yet. It looks very lush and green in this place. Kind of beautiful, to be fairly honest with you guys. But yeah, just a little bit of tiny amounts of gameplay here just to kind of sink our teeth into to kick things off with. But let's get into the big things. So there's been a lot of things happening with Riddlers, leakers, etc. People have been claiming this is real, this is fake, this isn't, whatever. I'm just covering the information for you guys, and then you guys can come to your own conclusion. I'll give you my opinion on everything. But let's get into the first thing. So, first thing is Nihilego Ku, who posted this more or less saying, "Fancy Jasmine. No one can steal her thunder, even Dawn," right? Which is really a random tweet. But then we go further in here, and you can see somebody actually suggests, Koreami here says, electric steel type Pokemon that's uncatchable, maybe. Who knows? And then Soul Silver Art had a theory here. My theory right now is that Eclipse has also said there are more of the 24 new forms / evolutions that aren't actually in the Riddle images. I think this is a brand new hint at that. A steel electric type. Hisuian Growlithe? I don't think so. A steel electric type that evolves with a Dawnstone. Interesting. This could be the case, right? Because why would they bring up Dawn here? Like, it just seems a bit out of place. But there is a tweet from Eclipse that maybe connects to this somewhat well. We'll take a look at that in a second. But there is a tweet that maybe connects to this pretty well. But we'll see once we get to that. Either way, let's continue to the next thing. So here is what Nihilego-kun said. And this is about him claiming that, I'm guessing him saying that Ball Guy isn't real. Which, honestly, I don't even know anymore. But let's see what it says, though. Well, this 17+7 statement is 100% true. All were hinted in my Riddles pick, plus the 5 unknown lines. Between, by the way, sorry, even though some accounts mentioned this at first last month, it doesn't mean that they're not fabricating other BS stuff. Be wise to err on the side of caution and rationality. Now, the problem is, everybody's saying stuff, and I don't really know what is what anymore at this point. So, either way, we continue on to the next page, which is this one. I will reveal the most voted one, name and type, directly as my final teaser post on the release date of BDSP. 3 is definitely a data mine thing, so pass. The other ones will keep being discussed in the 2 posts each day hype show, so stay tuned. And then I'm not really sure, people just voted for something here. Most voted one, which is number 7, I guess is from the Riddle image, right? Number 7, which I don't remember what was number 7 again. But everybody voted for that one. I voted for that one. Everybody voted for number 8. That's the one that's going to be revealed. Sorry. Kind of confused things there for a minute. But nonetheless, that's the one that's going to get revealed, number 8. So if you guys have the Riddle image still in your head, you know which one we're referring to in that case. But we continue on. And this is about Ball Guy, right? Because Nihilego already posted here mentioning that, probably there's some BS information. But then Eclipse also says, yeah, it seems like Ball Guy has shared real stuff mixed with something fake. And then you have... Soul Silver more or less says that it seems like the baby line or possibly the DP origin forms to me might be the fake ones. They never really confirmed Dunsparce. I never really counted that one. And then you have Soul Silver Art here saying Ball Guy's credibility might have just took a hit. And that's, actually I'm rethinking my Gothitella theory due to him saying all were hinted in this Riddle pick. Also, I think the account he's talking about here is actually Ball Guy Leaks, because Centro never covered the 17+7. Throws their credibility into question a bit. And Nihilego Ku, by the way, is one of the people who I think is actually directly in touch with some of these leakers and stuff and some of these riddlers. So, I don't think we should totally discount what he's saying, but neither should we discount everything else as well, because it's weird, man. All of this information is really confusing, and what is just a little bit lost. But nonetheless, Eclipse also more or less said, yes, it seems the Ball Guy has shared real stuff mixed with something fake. But he also says, probably guys, it's still reliable. You can't just give precise numbers and accurately guess them. Ball Guy has some inside info. I don't know why it's sharing also random stuff in between. This is the only thing I could think of, taking precautions. So basically, just more or less saying like, that there will be some like stuff that's real and some stuff that might be fake. Which also, by the way, if you like think that that's like a excuse, it is an excuse in one way, but also at the same time, it's not that unrealistic. I've had like things sent to me before actual reveals, like actual leaks have been sometimes sent to me, and they usually, tell me like, hey, like here's some information. I won't tell you what is real in it, but I guarantee you some stuff is real in there. And sometimes they post out there, even real leaks sometimes have fake information just so that it's harder to track it back or just to make you kind of question it a bit more. And so it doesn't look like they were actually leaked, but that they were just lucky guesses, right? Sometimes leaks just look like lucky guesses. That's sometimes the point, because then it's less likely that the person who leaked it will get in trouble with a certain someone called Nintendo Ninjas. So that's more or less the point I'm trying to make here. But let's continue on. Then here, it would make sense. It's not a bad throwing some fake stuff mixed with real stuff. That, along with him clearly lying about being Japanese, just shows that he's taking steps to protect his identity. Which, yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. Like, like it just like makes sense. And Pokestormy says Eclipse is a smart guy. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't speculate on that kind of stuff. If he wanted to pretend to be Japanese, though, he could have DM'd me. But yeah, more or less what I'm trying to say is like, there's a high chance the guy's literally just been like, mixing in real and fake info just to kind of throw people off his scent, right? So we continue on. Then here is the next thing. He says here, I will reveal the most voted one, name and type, directly as my final teaser post on the release day of BDSP. So on the day of BDSP's release, when we'll get that thing revealed. 3 is definitely a data mine thing, so pass. The other ones will keep being discussed in 2 posts each day, hype show. So stay tuned. And of course, then he says, of course 8. They want to know if that's Dunsparce related. I'll do 1 too just for fun. Dunsparce, Macargo, or something else. Let me know what you expect. And people are saying Hisuian Slugma Evo, etc. And I want to really find like the riddle image so we can take a look exactly at what it is they're referring to, because they're talking about number 8 now. And number 8, if we remember correctly, if we're going in this order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the little like ring in the middle, ring, like that's a metal ring that looks like a slug, which would more or less be either a Dunsparce, as we've speculated, or as people have also said, possibly a Macargo, possibly a new Macargo / Slugma evolution, which could not be too out of the ordinary, too strange, whatever. But people seem to be voting for that one, and he says, he's like, if you want to know what it's related to, he's gonna like, he'll just do it for fun. He'll let us know as well. But either way, that's what he said. Last tweet of today. Do you like sea angels? And then here we have Soulsip saying, Dunsparce, is that you? Now, let's look up sea angels and see what we kind of get in terms of results. So sea angels are basically a large group of extremely small swimming sea slugs, not to be confused with Shadarians, classified into 6 different families. They are pelagic, and something, and clad in something. But basically, they're more or less like this weird little creature that you can see right here in this image. And what's interesting is, I think it makes more sense in a weird way to be some sort of new form, like maybe a water steel type of Slugma. I don't know why, but I'm sort of feeling like maybe that's the case here. Maybe that's what we're dealing with. But hey, a new Slugma, I'm on board for that if that's the case. Or it could still be Dunsparce Steel Evolution. But it's interesting. He says Sea Angels, and then just that's it. But it could also be, the way this thing looks, seriously, it looks more like a Dunsparce. But we do also know Dunsparce is somewhat based on like what? Like a slug as well. So maybe that's the case. Dunsparce or Slugma. You guys let me know what you guys think. But next up, this relates to the tweet I talked about earlier. So this is Akari Evolution thanks to Dawn. What? This is confusing, but still cool. And it's weird, but apparently, like it says, Akari Evolution thanks to Dawn. Now, Akari, I think, is like the word for light or something. Actually, no. For dawn. No, sorry. Akari, I think, is the word for... Oh my god. What does the word mean again? Let's see. What does Akari mean in Japanese? Let's see. Akari in Japanese is red plum. Okay. It's a girl's name. And let's see. Do we maybe need another letter in there? But it says red plum. There are other ways to write it, and it could even be spelled differently. But apparently, I don't know. Like, I just know that something about her name, something about Akari's name, something about the name in Japanese somehow relates in a weird way. But at the same time, you also have Dawn there, and I'm wondering if this connects to what he said over here about the Jasmine, right? That she's, no one can steal her thunder, even Dawn, right? And then, of course, we have this image here of Dawn and this post, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, something makes me think it could be a Dawn Stone, right? So some sort of evolution, something to do with, like, the dawn of light, you know what I mean? Like, when at the dawn of, like, morning, whatever you want to call it, whatever. My point is, it's something connected to light is what I'm thinking. But then I realized maybe it has nothing to do with that, because people down here are kind of speculating other things. People say Dawnstone. Other people are saying, like, something else. Somebody said, like, Psychic Ice Jinx. Could be the case. I don't really know. But Akari evolution thanks to Dawn. So an evolution for her thanks to Dawn could be a Dawnstone. What is confusing but still cool. No clue what that could mean. But that's more or less that for that little riddle. Next riddle is this one. Even the same Pokemon may have completely different personalities depending on where they live. Whoa. Does this mean Mons will act differently in the overworld depending on the areas you encounter them? Well, it possibly could be the case, right? Could be that some of the Growlithes we'd run into are actually really friendly and nice. Meanwhile, others could be very aggressive and hard to deal with. That could be the case what we're dealing with right here. But we'll have to see if that is the situation or not. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, let's continue on to the next thing, which is this one right here. It seems a lot of vague parrots and copycats play around here and there. All my hype tweets will give the corresponding answers later when revealed publicly by the official Pokemon characters, plot, new mechanics, system changes, and fun details of PLA and BDSP. One topic for one tweet. Don't think too much. Not all tweets are about new Pokemon and forms. So I guess he's trying to say that sometimes it could be about other stuff. P.S. If anyone gets announced by official news one step earlier, then we'll reveal nothing. I guess he's not going to reveal anything, but that's fair enough. Nonetheless, though, that I think is everything we had from Nihilego in terms of right now. Don't think there's anything we missed from him, and I don't think there's anything I missed from the things that have been sent to me by Steelix, which, by the way, shout out to Steelix for sliding all this information my way. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think we're going to get a Slugma or a Dunsparce? And it seems like that's the one they all agree on. But also, what could this be? Like, what could this image be? What does he mean here? Well, we know Jasmine as a gym leader, the deal with her. We know that Jasmine has also been hidden, if you guys haven't seen it in the latest BDSP trailer, the area where you're supposed to see where she is on the beach. In BDSP, you can't see her. It's blocked by the Dexnav, or not the Dexnav, sorry, the freaking, like, oh my god, my brain cannot remember it. Basically, like, the clock in the game, it's just blocking it. Which is really weird, but at the same time, like, what could this be? What does this have to do? And why is there a goth theater? Like, what's the deal, man? I don't get it. I want to know what you guys think about this, though. But yeah, more or less, that's going to be it for this one, lads. I don't think there's anything we have missed. I thought we'd just go through everything, all the tweets. Again, this Riddler image is utterly confusing, but hey, we have it, and we'll see what it means. Again, do you guys think we're going to get a Slugma or a Dunsparce or maybe something else? Do you think we're getting an Ursaring, brand new evolution for Ursaring? I'm not talking about, like, Ursaring, like a new form of Ursaring, but I'm talking about a brand new evolution for Ursaring itself. Not for Teddy Urza, but Ursaring. Or do you think Spinda's going to get a new form / evolution? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to be more or less it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe, and my name is Alex. Again, also, thank you for all the support recently, guys. I'm working on a bunch of projects and stuff coming up really soon, and I'm preparing myself for BDSP because that's gonna be something. Okay, BDSP is gonna be a big thingy to deal with. So, ladies and gents, thank you for today. I'll see you the next time. Peace out. Bye bye, ladies and gents.